The Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Moves it to Lindholm. Passes it to Pasternak. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Quick pass to Byra. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Centering came! And that's stopped. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Battle along the boards. Tuch's exploring options with the puck. Boston's got the puck. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Here he is, in close! The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Tuch's got the puck in his own zone. Looks to pass it to Peterka. Sidesteps the check. Pumped away. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Zacha's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Tries to get the puck over to Power. Samuelson's picking up steam. To his teammate. A chance to France. It's scored! And they're loving it on Chippewa here in Buffalo. The Sabres strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
I can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Boston's got the puck against the boards. And that's just out of reach. Puck grabbed by Yokiharu. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck. The Bruins have it in the offensive zone. The Sabres have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Quattro. The Bruins have it behind the cage. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Buffalo's up 1-0. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Puck scooped up by Kulich. And now he moves it quickly to Clifton. And that goes off course off a body. Big stop right there. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Past the midway mark in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Boston's going to start with the puck in their own end. Through center along the wing. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Slides it across. Oh, no! Not as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Bruins trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Sabres extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Thompson's going to play it against the half wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Cutting to the front of the net and makes the save. Peterka's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Middlestats called for tripping. He's off to the box. Buffalo's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Here's a short pass to Thompson. Sneaks by the poke check. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! Well, putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tonight.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there's pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. On a good textbook hit there. Now over to Byra. They gain the zone from the left side. Oh, my! He scored! Won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Sabres have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Boston's won the defensive zone draw. Intercepted.
The Sabres have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
Centering feed! Picked off in front. The Bruins are across the line and into the offensive end. Quick shot! Long jam in front. That's broken up. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Great poke check on the reach. Picked up along the wall by Middlestat. Picked off. And he takes the dish. Here he is with the backhander. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Sabres have a comfortable lead heading into the second period here, James. They can't get complacent. They need to continue to do exactly what they were doing, be aggressive, manage the puck, and fill the net.
And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Boston's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Quick feed to Thompson. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this chance. Taken along the wall by Tuck. Quick snap. Tremendous stick save by Swayman.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Rocks him on the play. Good save. Quick pass to McAvoy. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty. They scored earlier on the power play, James, and it was simple, but it was effective. Why? Because they know the personnel, and they know the strengths of their team, and guess what? It's all on the blue line in the way they shoot the puck, and it is hard and it is heavy, but it's about getting the screen in front. Whether it's a flash screen, whether it's a double stack, doesn't matter. They just got to get... Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
Byron getting called for tripping. Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Boston's got possession here in the offensive zone. Scores! Well, a side that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Scores! And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
Buffalo's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Bruins will have a chance to go to work here on the man advantage after the penalty expired. Play rolls on. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Locks the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Bruins run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength. With the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Pastrnak. Broken up by Power. Taken by Pastrnak. Oh, and he whiffs. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Power stick handling in his own zone. Drills him. Great use of the body to knock him off. The one-on-one with the goaltender. Scores! What a finish in all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Moves it over to Krebs. Centering pass. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Sabres are firing on all cylinders tonight. Look at the scoreboard now, and there's no end in sight. We're over here late in the second.
Well, I mean, it's been a wave of energy, just shift after shift, and no matter who goes out there, they find a way to cash in, get it done, maintain possession. This is a team that, you said it, they're firing on all cylinders, James. This is going to be an absolute blowout.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Sabres will take it behind the net. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Boston's in on the offensive attack now. The Sabres have it from their own end. Melinson's got it along the boards. The Bruins gain possession. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Good stop by Luukkonen. Grabs the puck behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Byram. Now a quick pass to Quinn. Makes a move in front. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Middlestats won the draw here in the open ice. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Buffalo's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. Puck picked up by Clifton. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Here comes the sentence.
Well, he's going to sit 2 minutes for the slashing call here as he hacks and whacks his way to the box. I mean, this is a deserved penalty. Everyone saw it.
Buffalo's won the draw in the neutral zone. Takes the pass. Sends it over. The Sabres have it from the corner. Oh, what a collision there.
Well, that's just an absolutely huge hit, James. And there's going to be a stoppage in play here because I think that pane of glass is broken.
Lindholm's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Boston's got possession here in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Centering feed. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Takes it up from the back end. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. And he slides it quickly to McLeod. Makes some space. Scores! At the buzzer, and they've got one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward.
Buffalo's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. curious if there's a response here because to this point it's been simply too much to not enough. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Sabres have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides it across the top. In all alone! Oh, what a fantastic save there!
Oh, he's got such quick hands, but he's in tight. And when you move them fast, you don't force them to move. And the goaltender's able to read it, track it, and make the save.
Scooped up along the wall by Darlene. And now it's grabbed by Benson. The Sabres take it along the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. And he'll swing around behind the net to play the puck. Deflected in front. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And it's a quick pass to Norris. They've got numbers here. Here's a chance behind the net. Oh, big time hit along the wall. And this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Takes a shot. They score. And if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. But you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction. But what can they do with it now? They got to build, or it's over.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Right in the low slot. Picked up along the boards by Krebs. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Drives to the paint. Puck grab by Lettieri. Slides it over with pace to Lindholm. From the point, looks to make something happen. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Directed over to Clifton. And now he angles it across to Kulich. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked off in the offensive end. Good use of the body on the play. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. The Sabres have it now. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Here's an odd man rush. Moves it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And he moves it up to Greenway. Moves the puck across to Beecher. Keeps possession. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Beecher. Moves it to Benson. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Passes it over to Darlene. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Tries to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Picked up along the wall by Power. Feeds the puck across to Pasternak. Takes a shot. Great glove save by Luukkonen.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out.
He's got a step. And he turned that one aside. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Buffalo's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Great read with the stick. Pass to Kiki. And that's taken away. Taken along the wall by Pasternak. Huge steal in his own end.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Bank pass feed. Loses the coverage there. Reaches out and he puts it into his own net. Buffalo's looking to close things out here. They they've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Nice job tying up his opponent. As the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Quick shot! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Sabres really controlled the pace out there tonight, Cheryl.
They controlled the pace. They actually dictated right from puck drop. A real dominant performance throughout the game, right from the back end.
The Sabres take possession to get this one underway. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Thompson's won the draw at center. Gains the zone from the right. Solid check to slow him down. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. The Penguins will play it against the boards. With possession along the wall. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Grabbed along the boards by Letang. Feeds the puck to Rust. Shot! Big play inside the defensive zone. Luukkonen's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And sends it just out of reach. And here's the pass to Tomasino. Good stand-up hit on the play. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass to Joseph. Unleashes a cannon! Made the stop on the play. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Quinn. Takes a shot. What a stop with the kick save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Grizzlick's got it in the defensive end. Moves into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Joseph. And a great save. Takes the feed. The Sabres play it along the wing. On the one-timer. Stones him on the play. Feeds it over to Rust. The Penguins play it along the boards. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Quick feed to Greenway. Slides it back to the blue line. Trying to shake loose. Oh, fantastic goal! Pittsburgh's gone in front by one here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
Well, it's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to continue to press. You know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want. Listen, their opponent is vulnerable these next two shifts. They need to respond accordingly.
Buffalo's looking to break out. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Can't keep a hold of it. Picked up along the boards by Malkin. And a strong effort on that play. It's in the back of the net. They score! And that might be an own goal, yeah. I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Puck scooped up by Darlene. Takes the feed at the back end. From one point man to another. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coaching team wanted. To be able to get back on the board and momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
Buffalo's won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Darlene. Oh, he'll feel that one. Feeds it over. What a steal in his own end. Receives the pass. Cuts to the front. Decides to think about it. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues. Moves it to Carlson. Grabs the puck. Carlson's got it on the offensive end. Puts it in deep. Quick pass to Norris. Sends a pass over. Great reach with the poke check.
Now we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming. I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Pushes it across to Tomasino. Sends the feed in front. He scores! What a play! Pittsburgh's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. And how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Excellent stick work on the play. Picked off.
The Penguins are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Pittsburgh's got the lead in this game, and it's in large part due to the number of shots they're getting from all areas of the ice. It's that shot mentality. It's a close one, but they're putting it in.
Crosby's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's see what the officials say.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
The Penguins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Takes possession. Here's a short pass to Clifton. Moves the puck. Blocker save. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Pittsburgh's got it across the line. Poked away in the defensive end. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. And he slides it quickly to Rust.
Byram standing up, ready to go.
The Penguins can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Look out. Here they come on the attack. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Quick pass across to Grizzly. Stones him on the one-timer. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Darlene's lugging the puck. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Moves the puck over to Peterka. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Sends the pass over. Dishes it off. Jari's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Buffalo's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Handles the puck. Right in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Past the midway mark of the frame, 3-2 is where we're sitting. Here's a shot! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Along the half wall with the puck. Samuelson's going to play it from the back of the cage. The one-time rocket, nowhere for that shot to go through.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Oh, they forced the turnover. Grabs the puck in the corner. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it on over to Achari. Jabs the puck away. Quick feed to Power. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Here's a pass to the middle, and that's intercepted. Tries to get it over to Molenston. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Raquel. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Luukkonen's going to hang on for a whistle. Late goings of this period. The Penguins are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Lazat's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And he puts that one aside with ease. Byron's taking it from his own end. Tosses it to McLeod. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a shot! Oh, tremendous save of the one-timer! The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Sabres win the draw. Stops him cold! Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Tomasino.
Novak's so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Takes the puck. Novak's looking to make something happen here in the corner. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Taken by Joseph. Scores! The captain delivers! The Penguins extend the lead to 2 here as they get closer and closer to intermission, Cheryl.
Great timing to go up by 2. You've dictated the play. You're coming into the end of the second period. And you find a way to get another. Now, right off of this face-off, you really want to set the tone and
Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
how's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
The Sabres win the draw here in the neutral zone. Fires it, and one last save. And he hangs on just as time runs out. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Pittsburgh's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
From the left side, they gain the zone. Centering feed! And that's intercepted. Slides the puck over. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. Whistle stops the play.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. The Sabres have it now. And he takes the feed. Greenway's got it along the wing. Moves by the check. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Buffalo's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Malkin.
Grizzlies back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants them.
I think that caught the inside of the post.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits, because the timing could be different next time.
The Sabres have it against the wall. And he's got the answer for that one. Samuelson's moving the puck through his own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Norris. Moves the puck along the half wall. And the play continues. Slides it quickly to Rust. Steps inside. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Pittsburgh showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Moves it to Heinen. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Fantastic save. Sends it quickly to Tuck. Handles the pass. Can't maintain possession. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Oh, quick save. The Penguins gain possession. Stuffs him again!
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Moves it. They've got an on-man rush. And they're on the attack. Feeds it over. Off it. A stick save and crushes the rush. Passes it over. The Penguins have it now. Feeds it on over to Heinen. Quick pass to Bemstrom. Here's a chance. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Luukkonen. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Pat the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Moves around along the half wall. Letang sliding the puck behind the net. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Letang's got it in the offensive zone. Avoids the defender. Oh, that's a huge stop by Luukkonen. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The Penguins' offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Puck grab by Power. Gets it over to Samuelson. Gains the zone from the right. Takes it into the slot. Thunderous hip check on the play. Big-time glove save by Chari. The Penguins haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Crosby's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Raquel. Takes the feed. Strong defensive effort. And he totally whiffs on that one. Buffalo's in now. Grabs control of it at the point. Chari's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Tomasino. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Centering pass! And he denies that great opportunity there. And he takes the pass. Go! All alone! Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
The Penguins take control of the face-off. On the attack along the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And that's knocked away by Carlson. With possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Heinen. Here's a short pass to Bemstrom. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. And he takes the feed. Sends it across. He scores! Jason Sutter! The Penguins are looking to protect the lead here into this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Shot! Slotted aside by the blocker. Time seconds and he makes the save. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. The Penguins equipment staff may have actually put a layer of glue on their sticks tonight. They just continue to dominate. see what's up. The Penguins have won the draw, and we are now underway. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Sends the pass in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Here he is in close. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Oh, that hits the cage. That's using your head. That knocks him off the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. Smart defensive play there. Down the right side and into the zone. Pass into the paint. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Coaches hate these plays. They call them the lazy plays because you're reaching because you're in a bad spot on the ice, and hooking's the call.
Here's a first look at the power play.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Joseph's got it in the defensive end. Knocked away by Kiki. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And he takes the dish. And that's knocked away. Slides it across. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets
Trying to
denied.
gain a step. Driving to the net. Scores! An emphatic finish off the rush. That's how you do it. Boston's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goal as we inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Boston's in transition. Takes the puck at the point. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Novak's got it against the boards. Shot! Tremendous save by Swayman! Slides the puck over to Beecher. Dishes it to Zaka. Moves it quickly over to Petrov. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. That's a slash on that play, and the referee's all over it. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Pittsburgh's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it to Bemstrom. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Lizotte. Graves plays it now. The Penguins pick up steam and are on the attack. And there's the save. Feeds the puck to Lettieri. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Avoids the poke check. And now it's grabbed by Lindholm. Feeds it over. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Achari's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Lindholm's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And there's a glove save on the play. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Made the stop on the play. Passes the puck over to Pasternak. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Strong hit on the play. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Quick pass to Kiki. Takes the pass. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Graves. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Quick feed to Graves. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Bruins look to start the transition game. And he dodges the poke check there. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Into the offensive zone. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He plays his...
And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Makes the stop under pressure. Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Taken by McAvoy. Feeds the puck over to Peacher. Slides it across to McAvoy. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Penguins win it. Here's a short pass to Tomasino. Puck exits the zone. The Penguins carry it along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Tomasino. And that goes off a player. And that pass is intercepted. And he keeps possession. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Bruins need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck, James. They're really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter. They have a minority of shots, and they're lucky. They're real lucky that this game is still tied.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. With the blast! Denies them in front. The Bruins will play from the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. From point blank. Monster blocker stopped by Chari. There's a solid collision. Fires it on net. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Slides the puck ahead to Kiki. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
The Bruins win the faceoff. Beecher's got the puck. Takes the puck. Picks off the feed. Across the line, down the left wall. Oh, what a save he made on the one-timer. From the blue line, they take control of it. Grabs the puck in the slot, and that ricochets off a twig in front. Moves it quickly over to Yokiharu. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Boston's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it to Lettieri. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Intercepted at center by Kepke. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
And puts the body into a little bumper car hockey. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Pittsburgh's on the attack. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Looks to set up at the point now. The Bruins grab possession of the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Hard blast! Denies him! He got all of it! Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Denies him!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area.
Let's go! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent...
now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first 2 strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. Scooped up along the wall by McAvoy. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Puck scooped up. He scores! Big time moment for Raquel. The Penguins have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They cut the deficit within 1.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Feeds the puck up to puck drop. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Beecher. Avoids the poke check. And that one's turned aside. Carlson's got the puck in his own zone. The Bruins have it in the offensive end. Oh, we got a penalty coming up as you could see that he was slowed down on the play. Let's get the call here.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Boston's won the draw, they'll go to work. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Pittsburgh's got a chance to work the transition game now, short-handed. It's going to play it against the half wall. And that shot dies in traffic. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Achari. And he loses control of the puck. And a good solid hit on that play. Boston's got it behind the net. Lindholm stick handling in his own zone. Dishes it off. Sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Denies him again. Picked up along the boards by Koepke. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Slides it over to Lindholm. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Puck grabbed by Jokiharju. Second period nearly in the books here. Receives the pass. Raquel's got it across the line. Here's a shot, and they score! The special teams looking special on that one.
Well, you have to rely on your power play unit every once in a while, and no better when you're in a hole, James. I love the way they move the puck, and guess what? Perfect practice makes perfect power play.
The Bruins win possession here in the open ice. Grabbed in the open ice by Pete. And he dodges the poke check there. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone.
Zacha has had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Quick pass to McAvoy. Sends a pass over. Holds the puck at the line. From the point, they take control of it. Nowhere for that shot to go through. And he sidesteps the check there. Huge stop by Chari. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Carlson. And they send it right back to him. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. And a strong physical collision on the play there. From center, they get into the attacking area. In close! Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed.
Bruins have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
Moves the puck. Pittsburgh's got possession at center. Puts it on net. Slapped away by the blocker. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Cutting to the slot. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Bruins now lead by 2. Boston's won the faceoff at center. Picked up along the wall by Lindholm. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Takes a bump but hangs on. Puck picked up by Lettieri.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the iron.
Wins the iron. Grabbed along the boards by Zadorov. Comes up with a glove save. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. The Bruins gain possession. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Big save right there, and they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it.
Boston's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused, and that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick, trying to gain a step. Stones him on the breakaway. Moves the puck up to Pasternak. Picked off on the offensive end. And now it's grabbed by Crosby. Poked away at center by Geeky. Slides the puck to Pasternak. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Letang. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Jari's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Bruins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. And he puts it away to make the save. Sends it out in front. And that's stopped. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Boston's got the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. Takes the return feed. Sends the pass over. Here he is in front. Off target.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
Passes it over. Puck moved over to Yokohara.
Graves is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
Scores! The Penguins haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
The Bruins have it now. Handles the puck. Boston's got it along the wall. Centering feed. Can't connect the play. Coughs up possession of the puck. With the steal. From the right side, they gain the zone. Takes it to the net. Big save.
Zot's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Great use of the stick here at center ice. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here. Pittsburgh's put plenty of pucks on net here tonight, but they still trail late in the third. The Bruins win the draw. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Boston's quick start, clearly the difference in this one, Cheryl, as they get all their offense in the first.
They get their offense in the first, and then they protect the lead the rest of the way. Sometimes...
The Sabres will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Slides the puck over. Here's a chance! And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Play whistle dead, offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. And they win that neutral zone draw. The Sabres take it along the wall.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it? I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Let's it go! And the traffic scores! And just like that, we got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. that was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Taken by Byram. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he loses control here. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Lindholm's lugging the puck. Passes over to Pasternak. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Slides it across. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Gets the puck over to Dahlin. Textbook poke check by Lindholm. And he takes the feed. Slips by the check. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Sabres played along the wing. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Sabres have it against the wall. Moves inside! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Buffalo still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Lindholm's won the faceoff. Jokiharju's taking it from his own end. And it's a quick pass to Zadorov. Handles the pass. Slides the puck across to Lindholm. The Sabres have it from their own end. Sends it over to McLeod. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post. Slides it on over to Jokiharju. Handles it again. Takes the feed. Boston's got the puck along the wall. The Bruins have it in the offensive zone. Centering in front. Couldn't get it to go. Into the offensive end now. Lead pass ahead. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And he takes the pass. Here's the pass in front. Can't get the shot off. The Bruins played along the boards. And he takes the feed. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Taken along the wall by Peak. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. With the backhand, they score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. Oh, James, let's have a look at this goal again. I mean, it's just a desperation play as he's stumbling and just stays on his feet long enough to be able to get his stick on that puck and make a glorious pass to a player who's able to finish it. Listen, you got to out-battle, you got to out-will, and that's just pure strength to be able to stay on your feet.
The Sabres have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission at this time. You're on all cylinders here. Everyone's firing, and now you got to go sit. It's the coach's job, leadership in the room, to keep them fired up for the second.
Sends it over to Lindholm.
Pasternak's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Boston's on the attack. Sends the pass in front, and he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Oh, answers back with the stop on the one-timer. The Sabres have it now. Poked away in the neutral zone by Geekie. Oh, he got caught!
Well, he got smoked, James, and it's a yard sale. He's got to go find his stick and make his way back to the bench.
That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Boston's had a rough start and really put themselves in some bad spots to start the game, James. And as a result, they turned over the puck. They haven't managed it. I'm telling you, their coach is not going to be happy.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And he takes the dish. Drives to the sweet spot. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Luukkonen.
This shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Feeds it over. Centering pass in front. Takes the pass. Feed to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Headman pass. Moves the puck to Patra. Gets it back. Scooped up along the wall by Jokiharju. Puck scooped up by Patra. Takes the feed up ahead. Pokes it away in his own end. Samuelson's moving the puck through his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Buffalo's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck grab by Lettieri. Gaining momentum up along the side. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Puck picked up by Lindholm. Chance in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Buffalo's got possession here in the offensive zone. Peaks taking it from his own end. Dishes it off. The Sabres have it behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Shakes himself free. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. The Sabres have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Thompson's won it off the faceoff. And now it's grabbed by Darlene. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Passes it over. Picked up along the boards by Thompson. Here's a short pass to McAvoy. From the open ice, they gain the line. Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Luukkonen. A chance! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it across. Lindholm's got it in the defensive end. They've got numbers. Cutting to the front of the net. He scores! Big goal from David Pastrnak. Boston's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence, to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
Moves it quickly over to Jokiharju. Quatro's got it in the defensive end. Moves it to Jokiharju. Takes the feed. Tiptoes around the poke check. From behind the net, looks to break out. Slides the pass over to Krebs. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Boston's got possession of the puck. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
The Sabres look to start the transition game. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Unable to reach that one. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the 3rd period is about to go. Officials have dropped the puck for the third period. Let's go. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Boston's performance through 2 periods of play hasn't been that great, James. They're fortunate to still be in this game. So in the third period, they have to change the mindset. They have to use their instincts, and they have to start attacking. If they're going to shoot the puck from the perimeter, they have to have traffic in front. If they're going to shoot it from the inside, they got to look for rebounds, and they have to have a killer instinct attitude.
Quick pass to Pastrnak. And he coughs it up with the pass. Quick stop by Swingen.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury. But either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench.
Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Feeds it over. Great stick work as he pokes it away. Sends one up to Lettieri. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Quick feed to Peterka. And now he moves it quickly to Quinn. Receives the pass. Comes up with a big pad save to deny. Dishes it off. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Sends a pass over.
Quinn's been really quiet tonight, James, and typically in the booth, we find a way to talk about him a lot, and we haven't tonight. But the good part is this game is still close, and the best players, they find a way to bring their best when it matters most.
Drives it to the crease. Decides to think about it. Buffalo's got the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Using the net for cover. Moves the puck. Directs it on over to Zucker. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Shot! Luukkonen's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Sabres lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Zaka's got it against the boards. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, they go back on offense. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Great pressure in the offensive end by Poitras. Here they come.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Good check, frees the puck up. Works it across to Beecher. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Bruins win the faceoff at center. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a hit on the play. McAvoy's got it along the wing. Here's a short pass to Kiki. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Great reach with the poke check by Malenston. What a steal in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Kulich. Middle stats across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Back at the point, they set it up. Throws one up to Kulich. Breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room. Buffalo's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Clifton. Sends the pass over. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Kostelik's got it behind the net. And it goes off the iron and stays out.
The Bruins bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Picked up along the wall by Dahlin. Moves it to Norris. Handles the puck. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. And let's see what the call is.
Just when the coach is likely thinking about pulling the goalie because you're down by 1, you take a penalty. Tough call.
Big opportunity as they get their first power play of the night. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books.
The Sabres skate away with the victory despite the fact that this game looked like it might have gone the other way, Cheryl.
Well, no question, James, that possession time was lopsided here, but they found a way to connect on passes and really...
The Sabres win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Taken by Darlene. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Monster save by Luukkonen. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. The Sabres win it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. Quick pass to Peterka. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Slides the puck to Crosby. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Tuck. Quick feed to Byram. And somehow he hangs on. Rips it. Blocked in traffic. Buffalo's moving it up the ice. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Driving right to the front. He scores! Get him open. Pittsburgh's early lead in this one, a direct result, Cheryl, of moving their feet.
They're moving their feet and they're moving the puck, and this gives them a little bit of a cushion to play free, and you get your entire bench into the game early. You show good habits, and you get rewarded for it.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Here's a short pass to Norris. Pittsburgh's got possession at center. Back to the one line. Tremendous stop by Luukkonen. Buffalo's moving it into the offensive end. Takes it to the front. Oh, wow, what an incredible save.
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Huge stop with the one-timer. Pushes it across to Samuelson. And he takes the feed. Slides by the check. Big-time stop. Home pumps it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. The Sabres pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. Drives to the paint. Here comes the call. Grizzlies going off to the box for 2 minutes. Here's a first look at the power play.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Handles the pass. Takes the feed. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Achari's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Penguins get a hold of the draw. Graves plays it against the boards. The Penguins have it in the offensive end. Huge steal in his own end. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Find some space in the corner. Grabbed along the boards by Achari. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Buffalo's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Letang's got it in the offensive zone. The Sabres have it from their own end. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he takes the feed. Now a quick pass to Malkin. From a bad angle. Denies him in close.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Tap dances around the check. Oh, it's in! He scores! Here in the later stages of this period, Buffalo's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Puck scooped up by Clifton. Locks him. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. Puck sent over to Heinen. Takes it into the slot. And he opts to wait for more support. Comes up with a big stop. Feeds it to Peterka. Moves it quickly over to Clifton. Slides the puck across to Thompson. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And he takes the dish. Moves it to Heinen. Denies him on the one-timer. Slides it to Thompson. Takes the pass. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Pittsburgh's playing a strong game here in terms of possession and trying to get pucks to the net. They're really attacking and finding those lanes, and that's exactly what they need to do if they want to go up by more than one.
Big time stop by Luukkonen! And he slides it quickly to Thompson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tosses it on to Crosby. The Sabres have it now. Through center. Feeds it over. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Puck grabbed by Dali. Poked away at center by Novak. And that's broken up by Peterka. Off a stick and they can't connect. He's got a step. He get that one to go.
Well, that's extremely frustrating when you do the
Scores! Deuces Wild, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 talents on the score sheet, James, but I love his dealing off the puck as well. I think that he's had a attempted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Quick pass to Norris. Pittsburgh's regained possession of the puck. The Penguins will play it in their own end. And he hangs on to the puck. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Broken up at center by Tomasino. And he's able to handle that one. Puck picked up by Zucker. Here they come on the attack. An easy save by Jari. Buffalo's got it behind the net. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
And now it's grabbed by McLeod. There he is. He's got a step. Oh, double! He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that... in the back of the net for a goal. The Sabres needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Toss up the puck after that hit. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Big time stop there. Turns another aside.
Crosby's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Big time shot block there. Byron's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Moves the puck along the half wall. Comes up with the steal.
The Penguins have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Answers the call big time. What a stop. Up and loops it in. Score! He saved it. Oh, wow. He scores! He put it in himself. He tried to make the save. I don't think he knew where it was. Pittsburgh's been dominating the pace of play all night, and Cheryl, they've now extended this lead to 2.
It's been a dominant performance, James, right from the puck drop, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. They'll want to make sure that they reset. You know their coaching staff is going to be telling them, listen, right from the third period on, we got to find a way to finish, execute, and continue what we started.
And he takes a shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Pittsburgh's grabbed a hold of the puck. Receives the pass. Dishes it off. He stopped it. He stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Pittsburgh's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. Buffalo's won the draw, no doubt of work. Scores! Takes the feed and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time, he executes perfectly and puts it in.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Buffalo still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Lazat's won the draw at center. Takes a shot. He got all of that one. Came up with the save on that play. Tries to get the puck to Greenway. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Takes the whack, but still hangs on. Pucks in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. And there's the horn, 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Here we go, third period action, and the first 2 have been absolutely sensational. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Buffalo's right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Quick feed to Paterka. The Sabres have it from the corner. Takes it in front. And he makes the save with ease. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Pass across to Rust. Here's a short pass to Raquel. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Byram stick handling in his own zone. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. On the attack along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Malkin. Here's a chance. Stones him in front.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Buffalo's got it in their own zone. With some open space at center. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Great positioning by the defender. Looks to get the puck over to Power. Here we go, odd-man rush. Muffs the shot attempt. Picked up along the boards by Zucker. Stones him on the play. What a steal in his own end. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. The Sabres take it along the wall. With the blast! And the traffic neutralizes that threat.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James. And one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
The Sabres gain possession. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by McLeod. Timmins looks around. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by McLeod. Moves into the slot. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
The Penguins continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Hayes has won the draw inside his own end. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Penguins carry it along the wall. Takes a shot, and that's turned aside by Luukkonen. Moves it quickly over to Kulich. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Krebs. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. And that goes off a body. Jarry's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's going to start with the puck in their own end. The Sabres will play it from the corner. How did he stop that one? Sends a pass over. Moves the puck. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Luukkonen's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Here in the late goings of the period, this one has been a good back-and-forth contest. We're sitting with a 4-3 hockey game. Moves it over to Zucker. Handles the puck. Sends it in front. Handles the pass at center. Quick shot. Big stop right there. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Penguins aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Nice job tying up his opponent. Picked up along the wall by Tomasino. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Answered the call on that play. Great read in the offensive zone by Malkin.
The Penguins have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense. Well, this game's awfully close.
It's a 2-on-1. Across the line. Smart defensive effort to break up that play. Passes it over. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Chari. Critical draw here. Norris wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Grabbed along the board by Super. Taken by Grizzly. And it's a quick pass to Raquel. From off the wall and onto his stick. Picked up by Quinn. Zucker's moving it ahead. Shot! Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Vulcans won it in their own end. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. The Penguins were able to score shorthanded tonight, and that's the difference in the win.
Really is. I mean, this is so deflating for the power play, but talk about the PK. Not afraid to be aggressive, use active sticks, and it leads to that goal.
defensive as they win the opening draw. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! Pittsburgh's on the board already. I don't think everybody's even found their seats yet to this one.
Yeah, I just looked up for my notes here, James, and they'd scored. I mean, they just exploded out of the gate, and right off the hop, you can tell that they have their legs tonight. Let's see how much offense they can generate.
I love it. Into the attacking end. Taken along the wall by Rush. Poked away from danger. Puck scooped up by Middlestat. The Bruins looking against the half wall. Great defensive play to break it up. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, he's known for his quick release and accurate shot, James. I mean, that puck is settled. It is so much easier to control.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Denied by the goaltender. Handles the pass from his goalie. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Rust. Scooped up along the wall by McAvoy. Boston's looking to break out. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Can't hang on after that hit. Poked away in the offensive end. Comes up with a monster save in front.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Boston's in now. Look at this. Oh, and he misfires on that. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Saka. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Moves it to Raquel. Dishes it to Rust. Pittsburgh's going to play it from the corner. Quick pass to Beecher. Oh, here we go. Denied by Jari. Slides the puck across to Raquel. The Penguins have it now. Quick feed to Tomasino. Malkin's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
Made the stop on that play. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. And now it's over to Lettieri. The Bruins will play it against the boards. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it to Tomasino. Malkin's got the puck. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Looks to make a play over to McAvoy. Moves the puck behind the net. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Grizzly. Oh, look at this. All alone. And it's broken up with a great defensive effort there.
Well, that's what you call backtracking with a purpose, James. He thought that he was alone and in the clear, and the opportunity gets taken away.
More than half the period has expired. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save. And he slides it quickly to Zadorov. To the low slot. Oh, a clutch save. Goalie plays it up. And now he moves it quickly to Timmins. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Heinen. Picked up along the boards by Lazat. Puck grab by Heinen. Turns it away. Slides it across. Oh, and another stop.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Sends the pass over. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Pasternak's on the attack in the offensive zone. From the slot, scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. The Bruins take it along the wall. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Intercepted at center by McAvoy. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Here we go, second period underway. We're still tied, but let's see if somebody can open things up here. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Bruins are lucky that this game is tied, James. I mean, they've had the minority of the shots. They really haven't found a way to get to the interior of the ice. They're going to have to pay the price somewhere if they want to get some shots and make this game a game.
Let's get the call. Crosby's been nabbed for tripping. Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice. The setup, the look that they...
A chance at the rush here. Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. Scores! And look at that. They keep the lead shorthanded.
They were so urgent on that PK, and they recognized an opportunity to attack. I mean, this is an added bonus, James, that can certainly turn the temperature of the game. What a finish.
The Penguins are up by one, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick. But there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
The Bruins have it from their own end. Kepke's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Still has possession. Moves it quickly over to Krislik. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off?
Here's the change.
The Bruins win the face-off. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Shuts them down.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Joseph. Across the line, down the left wall. Oh, and there's a great save by Swayman. Hammers a shot. Oh, it stops him again. What a stop.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Picked up along the wall by McAvoy. The Bruins move it in. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Timmins works the puck in his own zone. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Puck picked up by Costello. Broken up by Graves. The Penguins are on the attack. Now a quick pass to Tomasino. And that's poked away. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the offensive zone. And he elects to play the puck. Takes it at center. Coming to the slot. Oh, that's a huge stop by Chari.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
They've got numbers here. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Joseph's taking it from his own end. And he slides it quickly to Lizotte. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Up along the wing. Pasternak's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Big time stop there. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
The Penguins come up with the defensive zone draw. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Rust's moving the puck through his own zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Off the draw, they take possession. Boston's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Coughs it up on the play. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Carries it in. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Pittsburgh's got it now. Huge steal in his own end. Lindholm's lugging the puck. The Penguins preserve the lead as their penalty killers get the job done.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Grabbed along the board by Achari. Cutting to the front of the net. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Penguins' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in a low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
The Penguins have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. Here's the shot. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period. They're ready to drop the puck. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Boston's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
Moves inside! Oh, he got all that! What a save by Swayman!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Lots of time left in this period. It's 2-1. Boston's got possession here in their own end. Poked away at center by Carlson. From point blank! Stopped by the goaltender. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. The Bruins played along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, what a slick stop by Chari.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Pittsburgh's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Reaches out and pokes it away. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Kepke's working it around in the corner. The 360 with the puck. Moves it to Crosby. And it's a quick pass to Raquel. The Bruins take it across the blue line. Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Penguins are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Pittsburgh's got the win off that draw. The Penguins will play it in their own end. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Patra. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Oh, it's some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Backhander in front. Gets a piece of it with the trapper.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Here's a shot. Stones him with the blocker. Shot. Comes up with the stop. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Beecher's got it in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. Avoids the poke check. He scores! Big goal from David Pasternak! The Bruins tie things up, and suddenly we're in next goal win territories, Cheryl.
Yeah, these last minutes are critical in this game, and you know that the big mistake that happens, it could be the last one.
Dishes it off! Picked off by Lindholm. Into the offensive zone. We got a whistle offside to call. More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Taken along the wall by McAvoy. Into the corner now. And now it's grabbed by McAvoy. Here's a rip. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Here they come on the attack down the left side. A feed out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Tremendous stop by Swayman.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure...
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have...
The Bruins jump in front by a 1-goal lead and a critical stage in this one, too, here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, if they want to close this game out, it's all about managing the clock and managing the puck on your stick. You want to make sure you take care of business, which means you got to own the puck and not turn it over in vulnerable spots.
Keeps possession.
Boston's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Steps inside the line. Here's a shot for a bad angle, and he turns that one aside. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Zadorov. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. That's some smart heads up. Oh, what a chance here! Dishes it off! Denied on the play! Oh, wow! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Penguins win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. He was locked in there. Boston's got the puck. Great reach with the stick by Letang. Moves the puck along the half wall. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Rips it and rips it. Denies him. He got all of it.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
The Penguins have it now. Dropped him in the open ice. Here they come on the attack. Grabs it in his own end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Wide of the net, he missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Can't get a hold of that pass. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Raquel's won the draw here in their own zone. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Hard-fought win tonight, but you look at puck possession here, Cheryl, a huge factor that stands out for me.
Yeah, you don't even have to really look at the analytic numbers. I mean, the eye test says it all. You knew that they had the puck on their stick, and they were in control of the game right from puck drop.